This video is about how to be a good online learner. We're going to talk about what is learning, what are your responsibilities as a student in an online learning environment, how can you be a good classmate in an online learning environment, and who is able to support you. So first, we're going to talk about what is learning. Learning is more than just listening to your teacher talk. Learning is an active and social process. Students learn things or build knowledge as they read, listen, speak, write, because when they do those things, they're making connections between new ideas and their prior knowledge, their prior understanding. Learning happens when students practice applying new skills through doing tasks and projects. In online learning, you will be doing some activities by yourself, and some activities will be virtual interactions. That means you'll be interacting with classmates or with your teacher, but you'll be doing that virtually online. So some examples of independent activities, the activities you will do by yourself, could be something in your textbook. You might be reading in your textbook, answering questions. Other things you'll do independently are activities on Schoology. Maybe that's watching a video like this one, maybe answering some questions, submitting a writing task. You'll also do reading practice on Spark independently, as well as grammar, vocabulary, reading, writing, listening, speaking activities on My English Lab. So it's necessary for you to do those activities for you to really learn the content of your class. But you won't be doing everything by yourself. You will also have virtual interactions. This might be class discussions on Zoom or group discussions in a Zoom breakout room that your teacher sets up. Those would be oral discussions where you're speaking and listening. You'll also have the opportunity to do class discussions on Schoology discussion boards. Those are discussions that are done through reading and writing. You read what your classmates post, and then you can respond. So you're interacting, sharing ideas, sharing opinions, sharing experiences through writing. You'll also be able to interact with your teacher over Remind or email. You can send your teacher questions, or they might ask you something and you respond. Another virtual interaction might be a coaching session on Zoom. This could be in a small group or one-on-one with your teacher, where your teacher helps you with a topic that you're struggling about. So in an online class, you do a lot of work by yourself independently, and your teacher will check it and give you feedback. And you also do some activities that are virtual interactions with your classmates and with your teacher. So what are your responsibilities as an online student? It is your responsibility to do all of your Schoology, Spark, My English Lab, and Flipgrid activities that your teacher assigns you. So check your Schoology class for your module each week. A module is going to be a week's worth of lessons, and you'll find it in a folder on your Schoology page. Your teacher will tell you when it's available and what the name is and the color of the folder. You would click on it and then follow the instructions inside the module. You have 1 week to do all of the activities in the module folder. So your teacher will publish it, make it available to you, and then you have 1 week to do everything. This is part of your attendance. But you can do the activities anytime during that week. So if you have time in the morning, you can do it in the morning. If you have time at night, you can do it at night. If you're free on Monday, you can do a lot of the activities on Monday. If you have some time each day, you could do the activities a little bit each day over the whole week. So it's very flexible according to your schedule when you do your independent activities. And don't worry if you're not familiar with Schoology or the idea of a module or Spark, My English Lab, Flipgrid. Your teacher's responsibility is to help you understand how to use these tools and to support you. If you need help, just ask your teacher. If 1 week is not enough time for you because there's something happening in your life, talk to your teacher, ask for more time, and your teacher will help you make a plan to finish your activities. It's also your responsibility to attend Zoom sessions. You will have 3 Zoom sessions per week, and you should log on to Zoom on time. If you can't attend a Zoom session, you need to stay in communication with your teacher. Send your teacher a message on Remind or send your teacher an email and let them know that you can't attend that session. We recommend that you access Zoom from a laptop rather than your phone because you have more features on Zoom from a laptop, and your teacher might have you do some activities over Zoom that are easier to do from a laptop. If possible, make sure that you are in a space where you can focus on your Zoom session. Maybe you go to an area of your home or a room where other people can't distract you, where there's not very much noise, where it's quiet. If you don't have a space in your home like that, talk to your teacher. Maybe your teacher can help you brainstorm some solutions. When a lot of people are on a Zoom call, it can be a little bit noisy. So we recommend that you keep your mic on mute. And when you need to speak or you want to participate in the discussion, you just unmute your mic while you speak. And then when you're finished, put it back on mute. That helps everybody listen better when it's not as noisy from all of the sounds coming from everybody's homes and computers. When you're on Zoom, it's important to listen to your classmates and to listen to your teacher. Sometimes, because of the Zoom format, we don't realize that somebody is about to speak and we accidentally interrupt each other or speak at the same time as somebody else. It's okay, don't worry, just apologize and let the other person know you want to hear what they have to say. It's important for us to be respectful, but we also have to have empathy for each other because this is a new tool for some of us and we're learning how to use Zoom together. Your teacher is going to help you learn about some different Zoom features like the chat, the icon to raise your hand, to clap for somebody who's speaking. So practice using those different features with your teacher's help. How can you be a good online classmate? So even though we're online, we're still part of a learning community. We're still part of a class community. Learning is social, so we need a strong class community where we are respectful and we support each other. And that way we will all learn more. So a good classmate is patient and flexible. A good classmate is vulnerable. That means you make a mistake because making mistakes is necessary for learning. We support making mistakes in our class. A good classmate is prepared to learn and participate by showing up to Zoom on time, by doing your tasks on Schoology and My English Lab and Spark so you're ready to participate in discussions, by asking questions, by staying in communication with your teacher over Remind. Those are all ways that you can be prepared and ready to learn. A good classmate is an active listener. You listen to your classmates, you listen to your teacher, you ask questions, and you contribute to the conversation. A good classmate also respects different nationalities, different languages, different genders, sexual orientations, different abilities, different religions, and everything else. At Carlos Rosario, we have students from all kinds of places, all kinds of backgrounds, but we're all here for the same reason, to learn, and we support and respect each other. Maybe you're new to online learning and you feel nervous about how you can do this. So don't worry, there are people who can support you. At the school, you have a lot of people who can support you. Number one is your teacher, also your classmates. It's your teacher's responsibility to help you learn. And also your classmates can participate in helping you learn. Additionally, we have a student services team who can help you with various things in your life that aren't about your class. So for example, your mental health, or if you need housing assistance, food assistance, help finding a job, helps accessing community resources. The team at Student Services is available to help you. You also have school administrators. This is the principal and the assistant principals. If you have complaints about your class, questions, and you don't feel comfortable speaking directly to your teacher, you can contact a school administrator. You'll also have some support for technology. Your teacher can help you learn about your computer and how to use it, but if you have problems with technology that your teacher is not able to help you with, you're going to be able to contact IT to get some extra support for using your laptop. And we also want you to think about who can support you outside of school. Maybe your family, your friends are able to support you. Tell your family and friends that you're in a class and you're learning English and you need help. Maybe you need somebody to babysit your children while you attend a Zoom session. Maybe you need to talk to your friends and family that you live with about staying quiet while you're on the Zoom session. Maybe you need help with your laptop or your device or setting up Wi-Fi, and you have a friend or family member who's really good at that. So think about who is in your life who can help you be successful in your class this semester, in addition to all of the people at school who can help you. Thank you. We are so excited for you to be an online student and a successful online student this semester.